Hello everyone, I hope that you are all doing well and having a good winter. This week has been a pretty busy one. I thought I would take you along with me and show you some of the things that I have been up to. We started this week out with a hike, which is always wonderful. The weather was sunny and cold, but it was still beautiful. I have committed to getting in daily movement, even if it's just 10 minutes, and so getting out and doing these long hikes is really great. I just love it. I've always been an active person, but this last year I let other things take priority and I didn't give myself time to stay fit. And I can really tell the difference. There is a big difference from when you can let a week or so go when you're 30 and when you're 40, but when you turn 50, things do definitely change. It takes a lot longer to regain strength and muscle if you've let it go for a year. I've noticed that, and so I've committed this year to not let that happen again. As a believer, my body is a temple of the Holy Spirit of God, and so I need to steward it well so I can continue to do the things that He's called me to do. Today is going to be a really busy day for me at work. I just thought I would take you along and show you just a little bit of what it's like for me as I'm working real estate and doing other things in my life. The first thing that I have to do today is go to my office for training. It's Monday morning and we are starting this new training series. I'm going to that, and then after that I have to go to a home inspection, walk through, and then from there luncheon, which my broker is doing the presentation, and it's kind of like for the whole county, and so lots of realtors and other business members. It's where my broker is going to be discussing and giving a presentation, so we'll be going to that. So I'm going to take you along. My real estate office is in downtown Bozeman, and I will not be taking you through all these meetings, but I just thought I would show you brief little glimpses into what I've been up to. Okay, well, I had to leave our coached up meeting early because I have to get to a home inspection in Belgrade, which is about 20 minutes away. So that's where we are headed next. My daughter Eden and I work as a team. We've been doing that for 3 years now, and it's been fun ever since she got her license to be able to work with her. I have done real estate for, goodness, it'll be 19 years this year, so quite a while. One of my favorite things about being a realtor is helping people buy their first home. It is such a rewarding experience. Okay, I just pulled up. This is a new construction house, and so we're going to go in and do a walkthrough with our clients who are purchasing the home. So due to their privacy, I'm not going to film that part, but I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, that went really well. They're still in there doing the walkthrough, but I have to get to this business luncheon. I am heading back downtown Bozeman to the Armory. Well, the luncheon was really fun, and it's always a pleasure to listen to Robin, my broker, give a presentation. She is really fantastic at it. And after this, I thought I would share a recipe with you that I made that is pretty healthy and it's easy. I'm making a ramen soup, and so the first thing that I did was cut up my onions in really thin slices and then some garlic. Add these to a Dutch oven or a pot that's big enough to make a pot of soup, and then just saute the onions and garlic together. Did this in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Peeled and cut 2 small chunks of ginger and just added that into the pot for flavor. Added about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, Then I shredded 1 carrot and added sliced mushrooms and celery. Probably about a cup of celery and then about 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. For the seasoning, I added about a tablespoon of umami and then about a half a tablespoon of lemon pepper. For the protein, I am using wild-caught cod, but you could of course use chicken or beef. And then I sprinkled on some more umami and some lemon pepper seasoning. Next, I added 8 cups of water and some bouillon cubes. They are just vegetable bouillon cubes, but you could use chicken or whatever you have. And the next time I make this, I will add 3. I only added 2 to this recipe, but I think it needed just a little bit more. And then you let that simmer until your protein is cooked through. Once the fish was completely cooked through, then I just broke it up with my wooden spoon, and then next I'll be adding the ramen noodles. I let the pot simmer until the noodles were softened, and then I added 4 handfuls of spinach. Then the next thing I am adding is about a cup of bean sprouts. Once I've stirred this all together, it's pretty much ready, so I'll just turn off the heat and then I can ladle the soup. I garnished it with cilantro and some sliced green onions. You could also drizzle it with some sesame oil if you'd like. This is a really healthy and warming soup to have on a cold winter evening. When our kids were little, we used to spend a lot of time at this place called Highlight. There's a lake, it's a reservoir actually, and then lots of trails and campgrounds, and there is this place called Grotto Falls that turns into this beautiful ice. And on the 1st of January, we went with Eden and our 2 grandsons up here. It's one of my favorite things to do in the winter because I love to see the ice. January is a time when many of us reflect on the past year and we look ahead to the coming year. Whether we call it goal setting or vision planning or making new resolutions, I think it's always a good idea to reflect on that and to make a plan for the things that we want to do in our life. We might have some things that we need to let go of. Maybe there's things that we need to go after, or we just need to continue working on. One thing that I need to continue working on is to steward well the things that God has given me. Like I mentioned earlier, definitely taking care of my body is one of the things that I need to do a better job at. Equally important, if not more important, is also my spiritual health. And so those are things that I want to steward well. As I plan for this next year's garden, there are definitely things I will be doing differently here. And I come down here so often because I'm just excited for what will come in this next season. What are some things that you are planning for or have been setting goals or making resolutions, whatever you want to call it? I'm just curious, what are you guys up to and planning for? If you are still here, I just want to say thank you so much for following along with me. In the next coming weeks, I plan to be working on the inside of my house, decorating areas that I still have not decorated. I hope to bring you some good inspiration for inside and out. Let's remind ourselves to guard our heart and our minds so that we can walk in that joy and in that peace.